students that their Jewish journeys really begin with you. And here at Temple Sinai, we have a really wonderful teen program. We have about 100 kids or more who move through this building every single week. We take our work with them very seriously. And what we've noticed is that they are more anxious, more depressed, feeling more vulnerable and more alone than at any time that I can remember. And I was thinking about that this morning because we're trying to come up with an antidote to that, a way to respond to that. And it reminded me of some of the conversations Debbie and I have been having about the ideology of early childhood learning. And one of the consistent criticisms that Debbie gets from some parents about what she does is that our program is not, quote, academic enough, unquote. That there aren't enough worksheets, that there isn't enough memorization, there isn't enough rote learning, as if what you do with 2-year-olds will determine whether or not they get accepted to Penn. And this, I believe, is the beginning of the problem that we are seeing manifest in very toxic and unhealthy ways when kids get to be teenagers. And Debbie's response is always that our responsibility with these youngest children is to encourage and nourish who they are as individuals. It's to give them a sense of unconditional love so that they can feel good and strong about who they are, so that they can feel confident about learning the way they need to learn. It's about teaching them how to socialize with each other. And all of that begins with a sense of confidence from within. And that if you nourish that sense of individual uniqueness, if you give them that sense of unconditional love, that they will be active and creative learners when they leave your programs and move into their next stage. And just a word of Torah that connects so nicely to this. So this week's parashah, Shmini, talks, among other things, about the practices of ritual sacrifice at the altar in the Mishkan, in the sanctuary. And in the Haftarah, there's a brief description about the Aron HaKodesh, the Holy Ark that contained the 10 Commandments. And in the Torah, when describing the construction of the Holy Ark, it says that the inside and the outside are to be painted in pure gold. So the rabbis ask, they say, well, we understand why the outside should be painted in gold, because everybody can see it. But why would you need to paint the inside of the ark in gold? And they respond that the beauty on the outside should reflect beauty on the inside. And they say, so it is with goodness. Goodness expressed should be an authentic reflection and expression of goodness within. And that's what all of us are trying to do with these little children. We're trying to get them to see and understand that there is goodness within, without judgment, without the kinds of categorizations and classifications that they're all going to encounter when they go on to their next level of education. Just to understand that there is a unique goodness within, so that they will feel confident about expressing that goodness without. So again, welcome to all of you. Thank you all for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day.